This is learning activity number 11. So for your previous learning activity, I wanted you to brainstorm ideas for your final paper. Now that you probably have a pretty good idea of what you want to write about, you need to start conducting research. Now the research component just provides information about background of the problem and any current solutions that might be offered that have attempted to solve the problem. Okay? So I want you to locate, read, and summarize two potential sources. Now keep in mind for your final paper, you ultimately need to use three final sources for the final draft, two non-scholarly and one scholarly source. Okay, for here, I just want you to find one non-scholarly and one scholarly source for learning activity number 11. So let's start with a general source from a newspaper, all right, or magazine. So here you can just start with Google, all right. You might, for example, you might want to, you're concerned about litter in Durand Eastman Park. You could search for litter Durand Eastman Park, Rochester, New York. You might get lucky and find one or more articles from local newspapers or news outlets just by doing a Google search. Okay. If you can't find an article, search for an article that addresses the same problem in another location or in a general way. So, for example, Durand Eastman Park, you might want to find an article about litter in another park or Monroe County parks in general. Okay. You might also think about, well, Durand Eastman Park is on the shore of Lake Ontario, so you could look at other articles on litter in the Great Lakes. Okay, then you want to create a works cited entry for that source. Use the MLA guidelines in the Purdue OWL. So you just simply click the Purdue OWL, and this will take you to the works cited page. Okay, and this is what you use. So the basic format. Okay, basic format. We want to look over at periodicals. Okay, article in a magazine, article in a newspaper, a review. Typically, you're going to find an article in a newspaper, especially if it's local. All right, so just follow this for your works cited. The second part, I want you to find a scholarly source. So using the MCC library database, you'll simply click on Find Articles in Databases. Now keep in mind, these are scholarly sources. You're not going to find something specific on your specific topic, such as litter in Durand Eastman Park. Okay? Rather, you'll find something more general, like how to clean up litter in parks in maybe New York State or in Colorado or whatever it might be. You use that to generate ideas about how Durand Eastman Park could incorporate a more general solution that has happened in other parks around the country. All right, so don't be discouraged if you can't find something specific on your topic in the scholarly source. Typically, the scholarly source will address more general ideas that you then can apply to your specific topic. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Okay, so again, it's very unlikely to find a scholarly article for your specific topic. Okay, if you do not find an article on your topic, find an article that addresses the topic in a general way. Okay, again, works cited page using Purdue OWL, and then write a quick little summary of each article. Just a 2 or 3 sentence summary that just gives me an idea that you're on the right track. All right, message me if you have any questions.